Hello, Rebradages. It's me again. I'm gonna keep this one short today because it's supposed to rain, and I'm trying to make this a daily thing. Inbox time. This more was on my Facebook this time, not Instagram. You post a lot about SEO. I'm new. Can you give me a short explanation about what SEO/SEM means? And I'm like, sure, why not? I see a notification, and that's not. I'm gonna deal with that later. But I am in DC. That was AU, American University, behind me. But I digress. Going to a client today again. What does SEO stand for? It stands for Search Engine Optimization. SEM, basically replace the M. Search Engine Marketing, mechanics. Most of the time it's just referred to marketing. But I'm going to explain it to you like you're 5. You know how when you type in a term in Google, and I'm assuming you're using Google because 85%, even more, use Google as their default search engine. I know I do. It's on my Surface Pro. It's the default on my iPhone. It's the default pretty much everywhere else except on my Xbox and stuff like that. Yes, I am indeed a gamer, but that is not the conversation today for my live. Back to what I'm saying. Search engine optimization. Using Google, and let's say you're searching... Actually, let's stick with the gamer thing. Let's say you're going to go on Google and you want to know the price or the location of a place where you can buy the latest Call of Duty. Fine, not a problem. I don't know why I use Call of Duty. I don't even really be on there like that. But you use it, and of course, GameStop's going to come up first, maybe Walmart, maybe Target. But let's say you want your business to be within the top 15 results, which can happen. It can happen. A lot of work, though. Or you want to be the number 1 result on page 2. Because I usually scroll around. I don't just default go for the first link that I see, but 95% of us do. So in layman's terms, search engine optimization is basically optimizing your keywords, your meta description, your title, tags, everything in your blog, your website, mostly. You can also kind of use search engine optimization in social media, but that's for a whole different kind of video. And honestly, I'm not going to get into that. If you want more information, you can always contact me via my direct messages here, Facebook, wherever, and I'll be more than glad, not likely, but more than glad to give you more information and tips on how to do that. But you're aiming for the top spot by making sure you're optimizing your keywords, your meta, which is basically a little description about what your site is, so that the algorithms, the fancy things that show you things in your feed on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram, picks it up, associates you or your product, your service, yourself with what you're looking for. So like that example I gave about Call of Duty, it's gonna pop up the major retailers because they have big marketing firms that do SEO consistently and have optimized their site to be the first thing that you look for when you associate something with a game, right? Well, let's say you're a small mom and pop store, right? You know that no one's going to see you first before, let's say Walmart, right? So what you can do is, by utilizing hashtags and all that, you can still get on a relatively nice page of results, and still be in the top and still get those customers coming in. But you're not going to do that unless you're doing some search engine optimization. It's really important to be doing that. And not a lot of businesses know that, and it's hard. Like, if you don't even know what meta is, then how are you going to put your description down? And if you're not creative with your meta description, that can hurt you more than not having something there. I'm pretty witty and creative with my designs. As you see, I'm pretty witty and creative with my captions, so I'm pretty witty and creative with my SEO optimization to make sure that I'm popping up. But again, there's other businesses out there that have the same, mentality and same name as me. So that's why I'm Bautista Marketing Services. There's other ones that do the same thing I do, and that could be an opportunity for me to be rebrand. Never know, but I'm not going to do that. Probably not. So, short story short, SEO, it's super important. And even if people aren't using Google, some people use Yahoo. Whatever rank you get in Google does not denote what rank you'll get in Yahoo or Bing or whatever else search engine you use. But you have to use these if you want to get a little bit of traction. And also, don't dismiss hashtags. That's another video, maybe a video for tomorrow, about how important hashtag utilization is in your blog, in your website, in your articles, and in your Instagram and Twitter. It's not just for Twitter. It's not just for the trendy young millennial crowd like me. Yes, I am a millennial, but that's not the point. I want everyone to understand that SEO is important for your business. If you're looking for that organic search and someone comes across your page and you're using whatever KPIs to measure your success, especially if it's Google Analytics, that's going to show you how many people are searching directly for your business or directly for whatever market you're looking for. So key phrases is different than keywords too. Keywords are things that can be associated with you that the algorithm uses. Key phrases are completely different. Always pay attention to the difference in small and big words. I see a nice question in the comment. Yes, I do offer marketing classes. I love that. Right now I'm trying to get a more consistent schedule. So if you want to hit me up in my direct messages, I'll be more than glad to let you know. I've been thinking about doing that as a webinar service too. Most likely I'll probably be having a webinar, I want to say next week. And I'll have the more promotional things going on, and I'll reach out directly to you and send that to you, but also I'll put it on my Instagram, Facebook, and other media of how to do that. But it's not just me trying to sell you guys a product or service that I do for my company. I also like to educate and be a consultant on the side as well. So it's really important, and that's why I love doing these live feeds before I go in to help anybody or go anywhere about my day. So that was a great question. I do offer marketing classes. I'm also trying to optimize my website to integrate that too. So always keep your mind open. I'm going to go ahead and let everybody go because it's getting time for me to get back in and jump into the heat of stuff. So always keep your thinking cap on. I know it sounds corny and near school and everything, but search engine optimization is important. If you're not familiar with it, if you don't have any clue about it, we're here for you. All right, everyone. I hope you hang on in there, and I will talk to you again in the next live.